Did you know the average person spends 4 hours a day on their phone? And mobiles claim anywhere from 50 to 75% of video watching hours. So basically, if you're not streaming on mobile to places like TikTok, YouTube Live, etc., while still streaming traditionally, you're doing it wrong. And here's how to set up your vertical stream for success. Step 1 is to not make a key yet very common mistake. If you've already been streaming to a traditional viewing platform like Twitch or Kick, likelihood is you have overlays already. But chances are these overlays are built in a 16:9 or landscape format, which means the literal opposite sizing required for mobile. It's very important to make sure you have overlays, transitions, etc. set up for vertical. This means long and thin, being efficient with space, and adjusting placement. On your traditional stream, you should have moving parts, alerts, and so much more going on. If you don't, we can help you with those. On mobile, you have a very finite amount of space though, so keep it simple. This means minimalist, clean, and getting creative. For example, use the already existing camera border, or what about an edge of screen color change? Things that will feel far more natural and less crowded on a mobile device. Everything we just said might make you think, okay, so why don't I take everything I've already got and make it small? Well, remember that you're aiming to get everything into a 7-inch space, meaning small fonts become tiny. Want people to be able to read your sub goal? How about picking up your alerts and thanking someone for tipping? Well, then make sure you have a clean font, appropriate sizing, contrasting colors, and use icons. They're simple but effective. We all want our streams to look high grade, but if you go too far, the size of those heavy files can massively impact performance. To counter this, go with smooth colors, short animations, and purpose-made mobile overlays. At this point, you've ensured you have the right assets for vertical streaming, but how do you actually stream vertically and in multiple places? Well, for that, if you're running out of Streamlabs, use dual output. However, if your preferred software is OBS, we recommend ATEM Vertical and Multistream. This is the boring one, but a critical part of ensuring a smooth process, and that is testing. Check for any frame drops or clunkiness due to file sizes, check on each platform you intend to stream on, and check on a variety of screen sizes if possible. We promise it is worth it in the long run. Repeat this testing phase every time you make a change. And finally, we've given you a lot of tips here that make it clear you should be getting purpose-built, fit for mobile overlays, animations, and such. However, don't abandon everything that you have on your normal stream. Branding is important, so try and make the theme, color palette, and other elements match as closely as you can across all forms of media. You want someone to see your logo and your branding and know that it's you instantly. If you want some of the overlays and resources we've shown in this video, head to the GETREKT Labs store, where you can find some vertical overlays as well as some freebies. And if you want more tips and tricks on growing your stream, be sure to subscribe.